March 19th, 2020. I'm currently on one of the last flights leaving New York back to Hong Kong. We suddenly moved to online learning due to COVID-19 amidst chaos and confusion. For me, a stable U.S China relationship is to pursue a higher education, but it means different things for different people. So I teamed up with some friends from 4 cities with 4 passports and studying 4 disciplines to participate in the U.S China Student Challenge.
Uganda.
Xin chào, mình là Steven, mình đến từ Việt Nam.
我叫周慧玲，来自中国长沙。
大家好，我叫 Valerie，我嚟自香港。
Based on a common belief in a more stable U.S. and China relationship, built on transparency and communication, we propose the following solution: a sportsmanship approach, agreeing to disagree on first principles. Competition is not just dominating your adversary. Like any other sport, players agree on certain principles and rules.
Drawing from negotiation theory and history, we argue that the 1972 U.S. China rapprochement was built on the basis of agreeing to disagree on first principles. To reset the relationship moving forward, the U.S. and China must return to this understanding of political sportsmanship.
We argue that competition will occur, but can be managed if the United States, first, continues to subscribe to the One China policy while maintaining cross-strait peace, and second, upholds non-interventionism. Simultaneously, China must first adhere to WTO norms of free trade and intellectual property, and second, abide by international laws such as the UN clause.
Based on this framework, our approach is applied in 3 ways. First, solidifying both high-level and interpersonal communication.
Track 2 diplomacy communication channels are breaking down. Pandemic aside, human-to-human interaction between Chinese and American people are not as prevalent as before. Not only do high-level officials lack political will for talks, supplemental efforts like scholar participation in Track 2 conferences are hindered by government red tape's barrier.
For example, the China Peace Corps program was terminated earlier this year without sound reason. As a program representing over 26 years of intercultural exchange, the Peace Corps should be restored as a means in which future policymakers can learn about each other's cultures and societies.
Second, identifying and cooperating on shared interests like North Korea. Yet even in facing a different team, both sides are playing the same sport. North Korean nuclear proliferation is a shared interest that the United States and China can cooperate on. Reintroducing a new 6-party talks type mechanism brings a multi-stakeholder approach to begin thawing U.S. China relations, a first step towards addressing difficult bilateral issues. And third, aligning expectations on areas where interests can diverge, like trade or technology.
Technology expectations from the Great Wall to the Huawei ban. Technology brings not only innovation but competition and clashing policies between China and the United States. Where interests diverge, we propose aligning expectations, in this case about how companies will operate in either country and on what guidelines they must follow. Both sides can then play their best and compete against each other, all with the end goal of bringing to the world new and useful technologies for a better future.
Our approach provides a concrete, long-term solution that addresses the fundamental logistics of managing the relationship. The U.S. and China won't become friends again overnight, but applying first principles and sportsmanship is an essential step toward more stable U.S.-China relations in the future.